Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to join the game in action. It's Shake and Bake with Mini Inked. It's going to be a good one. Octane and Unity Visual already getting it kicked off on map 1. Hacienda Hardpoint Octane with a 25 or so point lead and climbing with control of the P2. Mini, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty good. Unlucky that we're getting into it already into P2, but as of right now, Octane looking like they have control of the rest of the scrap. Let's see how the rotations go here. Huge gunfights here coming in this P3.
Absolutely massive gunfights already working their way over. A couple of players through Unity Visual trying to work through Office, but a lot of numbers already there for Octane, just trying to circle around this P3. See what they're able to pop here. Eternals finds a big two-piece onto a 3 now. Onto the hill, gets ripped down. So Octane's just going to get right back on. Unity Visual had that nice rotation. Weren't able to make the break off of that, and now it's just going to be Octane right back on.
Yeah, Unity's in a bad spot right now. They're kind of getting trapped. They gotta win these key gunfights here on hill. Everyone's gonna get flanked. They lose the scrap time. They're gonna have to chalk that and go new.
Same kind of situation that happened over at P2 as well. So gonna need to start getting some more hill time here and kind of locking in on rotations a little bit earlier. Luge very aware of that fact as well. A couple of players already at the P4. 2 kills already going towards the side of Unity Visual. Justin, though, trying to peek through that top window. His bookie just makes his way over. I don't know if he ended up being spotted and it was just a little bit of trigger dis. I don't really know, but the gunfights are going on. Unity Visual will be there as the hill starts.
Yeah, they just full sent open door for some reason and went for dead. Love to see that. But see, but this is exactly what Unity needed. They rotated. They have full control of the hill. They've already gotten the first initial 20. Now they're holding them in the spawners. Colonel's kind of overheated there. That's all right though.
It happens to the best of them. You get hyped up sometimes, and Unity Visual needed some time there. They definitely got it. Would like to get a little bit of scrap as they work their way towards P1 as well. Doesn't hurt to control that top side of the map as you work towards that P2 side. But you are going to get a lot of kills and extend that lead if you are Octane, and Justin is ripping right now on a 3 spree shots toward P2. Nothing going to be doing there. A couple of kills come through for Unity as the rotations make their way through that first set of rotations. It's all wrapped up.
Yeah, that was actually a huge 20 seconds of scrap on old. Going into the second set of rotations, Octane up by about 70 points here. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Trying to keep the momentum they've gained so far onto the hill as it's rolling now. Unity Visual, Justin trying to peek that player out. He does. Gingy finding another player with that Jackal, so influential. Top is a difficult position to cover. There's so many angles on this Hacienda, all over the place, so many windows. You have to have teammates up top. It's so hard to capture it a lot of time on this P1. You're seeing an example here, but Unity Visual trying to do their best to make up something, but Single gets a triple.
That was disgusting. Number 5 are already in the back, hard blocking for new. This is looking really good for Octane here to be able to push this lead. If they full 60 this, I mean, this game gets out of reach very fast for the side of Unity. Oh, we're not checking corners, day 1 corners.
It kind of gets like that when you get into a match, when you find yourself almost down 100, you start forgetting about those easy things that you should lock in on. But here you are on the hill, you're still battling with a lot of time. You have the numbers as well, one pushed out towards P4. Information eventually will come that nothing's really doing there, so you do get the peek at a Luge. Well, you get the wrap, good positioning just to stay there. Can't win the gunfight. But over towards P2, there's a lot of fights out of Octane making the break. Can they stay alive? Justin will be the last up and gets the kill. And here's that last bit of scrap. Trying to fight in for it is Unity, so not secure just yet. There is the lockdown for Octane. Now just kind of cruising on over, trying to make the break, as Unity is at least in position to get some decent time at the start of the P3.
Yeah, they have this full rotation locked down as long as they pick up the correct lanes. Somehow, some way, even with full rotation, Unity wasn't able to get a lot of that old time. But looking good here. If they can lock this down, they're actually in a pretty good spot. This isn't as out of reach as the score may seem, being down 60 here.
No, it definitely never out of reach. That's one thing I try to always hone in on. If you're down by 60 or less, if you keep it in that neighborhood, you're one hill away. You're never too far away. Once they get over 200 points, that's a different conversation. But we're not there just yet. Unity Visual is battling, and they continue to rip. This is an absolute money hill out of Unity Visual. Cells is on a 6 spree. Made an absolute home and top office. Had his feet up, starting to shoot. Yes, indeedy.
There's going to be massive gunfights here. This rock hill is definitely one of the money hills here on Hacienda. Octane can really start to grow this lead.
Oh, Bookie trying to make a run for it. Maybe these kids owe him some money. He picks up a 2-piece, maybe a little bit extra on the side. The teammates are going to get the help. The Mafia ensues. And Eternals chows out 20 seconds. Another one. Oh my God.
Octane is trolling. Oh my God, Octane had control of Rock and just got gunned and got broken within 20 seconds of that point popping. Now, this has turned into a very scary territory if you're on the side of Octane, being up 80 points at one point in this game, and looking to only be up 10 going into the third set of rotations here.
Yeah, things get a little sketchy now for you. They're not as comfortable as they once were. Unity Visual maybe just needed a second to get the guns warm because they are playing a lot better now. Stell's up to 24 and 18 does get taken down up top. I mean, 3 players at over 20 at this point for Unity Visual, but this battle for P1 has been vicious this entire time, and Unity has done a decent job amounting some time here or there. 3 dead in the feed, you'll take that every single time, get the 4th as well. Should be time for Octane to hop on, get some precious seconds here on the P1.
Yeah, these seconds are actually massive going into P2, depending on how much. Unity did actually take the lead for a quick second there on that P1, so we did have a lead change back and forth. Somehow, some way, they are managing to get almost 30 seconds on P1 Hacienda. Never want to see that if you're on the opposing side, with how open and mixy this hill can be. They managed to damn near full 60 it. Heading into P2. Oh my God, Single is shooting.
I just was talking about how difficult it is to get a lot of time on P1, and they said, well, not the way we do it. Watch.
Yeah,
it's
unless you're Octane,
easy.
I guess.
Yeah, now they can shade it towards P2 as well. Bookie, though, has been so smart with some of these routes. Luckily, there was a player in Gingy in a good position who picks up another one. Onto a
Gingy's going massive.
Yeah, lineup number 5, baby. That's a great piece.
That could have been a game-winning 3-piece. That was actually huge. If they got broken there, this looks so different. Oh no. Scams are in. Scams are in. They go 4 dead right after that hero play by Gingy. Gingy bailed him out for nothing.
Yeah, Gingy's asking the boys to hit a hard regame right now. At this point,
oh,
35 seconds away. You might as well tuck tail and move over towards new, and that's exactly what you're going to see out of Octane, looking to close this game away. They've seen Unity make a run, and it started towards this P3 last time. Not again, is what they're saying.
God, Unity gets the kills on rotations. Unity gets the kills on rotation.
No. This can't happen again,
not like
right?
This. Not like this.
Unity's not going to roar back, right?
Not like this. Down 80 at one point. Now going to take the lead. Oh my God, they're getting every kill. If you're on the side of Octane, you need to find some kills. You need to find them quick. You cannot say, okay, you cannot start single pushing here. You have to do something coordinated and stop this from happening. You can't just be frantic and lose, because that's how you're going to lose the game if you're Octane here. You have to calm down, get kills, perfect, just like that. Push as a team, no scams. This is possible. It's not over yet.
Absolutely not. You're still in this thing, but I think that was a great calm there. It's just a little bit frantic right now. They are very worried about this squad of Unity Visual as well they should be. Able to get a couple of seconds there on the backside, but need to hightail it over towards this P4, where Unity Visual is already set up. You get 1-for-1 trade there as you try to break through. But these are going to be massive kills. What can you get? Eternals picks up one, can't quite find the second. Dang, luckily their single has
so
been so
mixy.
influential in this hard point. Oh,
Oh, team
no.
kill!
Unfortunate TK there, a little, just overexcited there, overheating. But you got to stay on the hill. You got to lock in 15 seconds away. Not enough time to really call in a kill streak either.
This is it. This is going to be the game right here. Oh. Octane is looking like they're going to hold on. Only one player left to even contest. Number 2 is going to fall. Octane hold on to... Oh, okay. Yeah, Octane hold on to their lead and take map 1 after a scary almost comeback by Unity. That got pretty interesting there at the end. Definitely going to want to talk about how they even let it get that close. I mean, that was looking scary on the side of Octane for the second half of that map.
Yeah, it was looking like a completely different team. I was like, what's going on with Octane right now? And don't get me wrong, Unity Visual really started picking up the gunfight success and just started winning some really big gunfights in key situations and able to get in some positions also where they were able to lock up time. I mean, P3, that first set of rotations was money for them. They needed that. It's kind of where they got started in
Gingy is
P4.
putting
Just
that
was
damage down.
great. I mean,
Gingy
yeah, that
putting
was
damage
just...
down. He had 4,500. Most in the lobby by almost 600. But yeah, if you're on the side of Octane, you are so glad to get out of that map. That was very scary towards the end. You're going into map 2 up 1-0 after almost trolling on that, so you're feeling good. If you're Unity, you're kind of kicking yourself. You're kicking yourself a little bit for not being able to close that out, almost coming back. But you definitely have the confidence going into this map too that you'll be able to shut them down in this S&D and just tie it up. Just tie it up 1-1 and you're looking good. But if you're Octane,
Yeah,
you're
and I
very
think
happy that you're able to finish that off. Absolutely.
yeah, it's very possible for Unity Visual to be able to bounce back in this one, in my opinion. They showed real signs of success. And in a mapping mode where you don't allow things to snowball as easy, it's easier to hit that reset. You get a reset every single round where you can just at least take a breath and maybe shake your hands out. You get a moment to collect yourself, whereas Hardpoint, it's just boom, boom, boom. And they did a good job kind of rolling with that. It was just, a little bit too big a hill to climb. I think they dug their hole a little too deep with a near 100-point deficit at one point during that map, and it was still a fantastic battle. So I think in the S&D, that's really a chance for them to slow down, gather, and get to that team play more. When they were playing together and they were grouping up and getting a couple of kills together and getting that momentum, it went great for them.
Yeah, I also just noticed a little fun stat on the map 1. Every single person in the lobby had at least a minute in time. I mean, everybody contributing.
Wow.
Love to see that. That never happens. I love seeing that.
Yeah, absolutely not. Usually, there's always one player on each team that's just kind of roaming around the map, hitting routes, trying to find rotations and things like that, some easy kills and stuff like that. But I love also to see everybody kind of commit towards the hill and making sure that they get the dub. And I think we're in for quite a bit of a series, in my opinion. I mean, we can kind of talk about the map pool that we got going here. We saw that Hacienda map number 1. We're looking here. I know I got it.
Oh, here we go.
Rewind map number 2, and there you go. Production gear is just absolute beauty behind the scenes. It's going to be a rewind map number 2 for S&D. Control, we're going back to Hasi, and we're going to get red card for map number 4. Get your eyes open for that. I really think this could go the distance, and we might get a third Hacienda map in the map 5 for S&D.
This series is shaping up to be an absolute banger. I mean, if that map number 1 has any indication on what the rest of the series is going to be like, I mean, we are definitely in for it. I mean, you have an absolute bang out S&D and rewind, and then you're right back on Hasi for the control, and then you're on, in my opinion, the best hardpoint map in the game. in red card in that map 4. I feel like that's gonna be a huge map if we can get there. I'd love to see that. And then it starts and end on Hasi if we see it. I mean, wouldn't that be cinema?
It would be poetic, in my opinion. And I also I don't know if it's my favorite hardpoint map, but I think it gets unnecessary hate. I like red card as well, and
Oh,
I
100%.
get called out for liking it, and I'm glad to hear a similar opinion. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of fast paced maps. I mean, this could probably be one of the slower ones we see. I mean, Rewind's kind of insane. I mean, the first blood goes down quick usually, but then it's kind of a slow up after that. And I guess Hacienda is probably slower, I guess, but
That's what
it's
I
a
was
lot of
thinking about
bang out.
Rewind actually. That's what I was thinking about with Rewind. If as soon as one thing happens, it's like a domino effect. Once one thing happens, the round instantly just starts going. But normally it does take a little bit for things to start going. But like you said, once something happens, you're in there. And red card, I just think it makes the most sense with spawns and everything. That's why I like the map. Nobody likes to play it for some odd reason, but
Hey, listen,
red
that's
card's
why
a
we
personal
talk the
fave for
game.
me.
We don't gotta play it. We got that benefit, and we're headed into map number 2. Should be an interesting one. I'm kind of thinking Unity Visual feels like they should have won that map. They were very close
Oh,
to making
absolutely.
that comeback. So you gotta feel like they're rolling with a lot of momentum, even though they didn't get that win. I think we could very easily get to red card.
Oh, 100%. I mean, the difference between if Unity didn't make that map as competitive as they did, I mean, you're going into the second map feeling very different. But the fact that you were able to make that so close in the end, I mean, you got to be feeling confident for Unity, honestly, even though you lost map 1.
Definitely. Things are rolling for the side of
Here we
Unity.
go.
Let's see if it continues. Stalemate so far. Locked up is the A
Uh,
site and B site. I
Octane
like
is
that stagger.
together.
Couple of trades. Oh no. 2 go down and you get the trade, luckily. So that's a good get by Gangy. He's going to get traded out. Now it's left to Gingy in a 1v2.
Yeah, see what he can make happen here. I'm surprised that the trades went that way, considering all four members of Octane were right next to each other. But somehow, some way, Gingy's left in a 1v2. Doesn't really have a lot of information to go off of here. Just has to try to make a play with a plant. Gonna get it down today and try to work around it. I'd love to see
Bomb
the two
is
players
down.
from Unity just get next to each other and just play trades. It's unlosable from there. If they separate, this is winnable for Gingy.
Oh no,
Oh,
Gingy, a couple of shots in him, able
on
to
the
back
bomb.
up. Defuse is coming through. Kill comes as well. So there it is. Couple of
Oh, we're
shots
shooting
to the
bodies
body.
round one S&D? That's crazy.
Oh no, yeah, they definitely feel like they should have won map number 1. This is now gonna be a little bit of a blood feud here, chat. Body shots in round 1 is indeed insane.
That's I love that.
Did he pick up
Round
his
one
gun and then
S&D.
shoot his body? That might be
I think he
demonic
did.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. Ah, hey, listen, you love the
I love
Premier
that out of
Circuit.
Unity.
It
I
is a
love that.
passionate league.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what
It's all
Unity
about it.
needed as well as that first round, just to set the tone. Oh my God, it's a bang out. Oh,
Couple of trades go
well,
down. Bomb will fall as well. So that's good news if you're Octane. At least bad news is Luge is going to pick up Justin.
how does?
Get that
Yeah, I
bomb
don't know
down.
how
So what a
Justin dies back
recovery
there, to be
for
honest.
Unity. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the timing. I didn't think
Just
Cells was gonna win that. Good
unfortunate.
shots, I guess. Holy. Gengi in the matter of seconds in a 1v3 here.
Eternal's going to pick that right up.
Good
No
shot.
need to sweat it. 2 in a row for Unity Visual now. Really starting to roll, and the momentum from that map 1, how it ended was not how they feel about it whatsoever. They're locking things down early on rewind, and the blender can really get kind of hot on rewind. It can be easy to just fly in towards that A site, think you can win a gunfight, and all of a sudden you get ripped on a cross angle from somewhere, and it kind of shreds your confidence. But that's not happening here for Unity, and if you're Octane, you got to hit the brakes on them quick.
Yeah, as far as how the map actually plays, it's pretty similar to Skyline in the sense of like if you start losing rounds and losing rounds quick, I mean they can get out. These rounds can start to feel like a matter of seconds, and you know you blink and you're down four rounds like that.
Goes fast. You can't sleep on anything, especially not Unity visual right now. Luge on the hunt looking for a player he may find more than he bargained for.
Might have
You
got good
do have
timing,
information
yeah.
on the bomb down. Sells, gets the player gangy. Now another desperate situation. Another 1v3 single. Picks up the first. Gets the eyes on second. Stun doesn't matter. Finds him. Couple of shots now down to a 1v1. Is Boogie able to make a play? Just going to be smart. Back right on up. Not Chow, the player who is hot and single right now. Knowing you have the bomb down on that A site makes it a little easier for you.
This could be such a momentum swing for Octane if he were to single were to 1v3 here.
20 seconds
Boogie
on the
playing
clock.
patient, just waiting on the plant. I like that.
Bomb
Single's
in
gonna have to
hand.
go and have to get it down quick.
Time to make that play. And it might be great for Bookie. Realizes the plant isn't coming through at A. Has to be at B. And Bookie making that smart play, just hanging out towards A. And knowing, well, if he's not here, where else is he going to be with that little time on the clock? Absolutely wonderful work. Not letting single go absolutely bananas.
Yeah, no, Bookie actually played that extremely well considering the possibility of a 1v3 there. After his second teammate somehow scams and dies when he's full stunned, but we we don't talk about that. You won the round anyway.
Yeah, you got it done at the end of the day. I guess that's all that really matters. You are
Definitely got to
continuing
finish the
to
kill
win
when he's
rounds.
stunned, but
Hey, you know, we can talk about that in VOD review, I suppose. I guess at the moment we say fist bumps and good job to Luge. Picks up a big 2, but answered by 2. Traded out Eternals. Gets the life advantage. Now a 1v2 situation. Octane, numbers a little bit lower. Does spot one player. Not able to
I don't
make
think he saw
anything
him.
with it, but does have some information. Just going to make that rotation. Doesn't have any information. Sells, and that's going to be a pretty easy cleanup. And Unity visual is just rolling in this search.
I couldn't tell if number 6 had seen him when he jumped from the truck, and that's why Cells was looking this way or not. I wasn't sure about that. But I'm not gonna lie, that round, both teams in different situations scammed. We had team shots on one side, and then we somehow go 2 dead on the other side like 5 seconds later. I'm not sure what happened there, but Justin getting off to a slow start here. He's definitely gonna have to pick it up. They're down 0-4. Something's got to happen, and something's gonna happen now.
Yeah, you got to start to get things rolling. A 5-0 lead, while not impossible, is very unlikely to come back from. And Luge will pick up another 2-piece to start the round. And oh my goodness, Unity visual has just looked so different after those first couple holes. Oh my god!
Oh, single gets 2 somehow. No scams. Okay. Nah, this is one of those maps for Luge. Every timing he's hitting is perfect. Everything he is in complete flow state on the map right now. 2 back-to-back rounds, starting off with a 2-piece, and then absolutely guns that kid top diner. Had him pinned down 1 shot, and for whoever was top diner, yo, hold the pre-aim. Why did you jump away?
Getting a little nervous.
God,
I mean, I think that's kind of
there though.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of shades of that frantic gameplay we saw in the map number 1 that allowed Unity to make that comeback, and it's kind of coming through for Octane right now. They're kind of struggling to gain some footing, but you might as well just get some rounds here just to build some confidence. Gingy picking up a much-needed first blood. Justin looking for a second. Does he get the timing? Single picks up another. Luge, that man, that evil man, up to 10-3, picks up another.
Yeah, like I said, Luge is just having one of those maps where everything you do just seems to work. Just hard countering everything. It's a beautiful spot to be in if you're the player. On the other side,
Feels like
Justin
you're hitting
having
flow
just an
state.
absolute tough one. No, he's not hitting any of his timings. Nothing's going right.
Tough scenes. Bomb also in a tough
They're gonna try to work
situation here.
this.
Both bomb
Oh,
sites
Gangy,
pretty
get back
much
on that
covered
heady.
up.
Don't tweak.
Just trying to lock it down. They have good spacing
Oh,
all
they're gonna
over
get
the
it down at
map.
A.
But that information there, Luge just garnered a lot of attention and allowed that bomb plant to go down towards A. Now if Luge is able to pick up one of these players, make it towards the site, or even just waste enough time so his teammate can get a pick, this is huge for Unity.
Oh, this could work out great for number 8, though. They check it!
Ooh.
Wow!
Oh. Good
Octane
shots
finally gonna get on the
there.
board. I can't believe they checked that, actually. That was such a good play, because Bookie could have blown that round right up when he would have stood up, depending on how the timing went. But they are going to get
I mean,
around,
that's
live to
the
fight
thing.
another round.
It's the
Stop
thing
from
about
getting
search
6
and
0.
destroy. It's so timing intensive, you know. It's like one of those things that round could have very well gone Unity's way if Bookie's able to pick up a kill. Luge gets that second and gets traded out. Now it's a 1v1. You don't know what happens.
Yeah, if you're on the side of Unity though, you want to end this. You want to end this now. You want to send a message going into this map 3 that map 1 Octane got lucky. That's what you have to think if you're on the side of Unity. You do not want this to go any longer than what it has to. Luge again with the first bloods. This guy is going crazy this map. Oh!
Oh, this
Good
man has
God, send it to
absolutely no
control.
regard. No
Get it
regard
to
for human
control.
life.
Holy
Unity
smokes.
visual. My goodness, what a pounding on the map number 2. I
Oh
kind
my
of felt that
God.
might be coming, and we are dead even at one apiece in this series. My goodness, talk about the fireworks. He ended with
Oh my God.
13, maybe 14 in that map. Absolutely wild stats. Let's see.
Dang, he
Yeah,
got
13.
slammed an elephant. Oh my God. Justin, it's
Tough
okay, dude.
scenes.
It's S&D. Cheese. It's all right. Who cares? If you're Justin, who
I'll
cares,
wipe it
dude?
off.
It's S&D. It happens. It's all right.
Yeah, and now you got to head to control, right?
Oh
You
my
got to
God.
try to reestablish a lead in that series, and we're headed back to Hacienda for that very mode. And you got punched in the mouth. That's what just happened. How do you respond
Yeah,
to
that was
that? Do
bad.
you answer?
That was
Well,
bad.
you got to answer in that round 1. I'll tell you what it is, whatever it is, offense or defense. If it's offense, you got to get at least, in my mind, 5 ticks to really establish yourself, because winning offense on Hacienda is not easy, but you really got to come out strong. And if you're on defense, you got to lock it down. Give up A, sure, but you got to lock down B. And that's just from like a standpoint of you just got punched in the mouth. You need to get back in the series as quickly as possible.
Yeah, no, Octane has to have a very short memory right now. They have to completely forget that that map even happened. They have to come into this map firing on all cylinders, start off hot. Because if they win the first round of this control, I mean, you already forget about the map too. So, but if you're on the side of Unity, you come out hot. Octane starts to get nervous really quick about this series getting flipped on its head. But
Yeah, I
I'm not gonna
mean,
lie to you. I did not expect that map to be as one-sided as it was.
yeah,
It
no,
was good
I
work.
thought it was going to be a bang out. I really thought we were going to get towards the 9-10 round range there, and we weren't even close. We got robbed, in my opinion, of some good Call of Duty. And maybe it's just they had their numbers. Maybe that was their map pick, and they just felt really comfortable. And it's totally possible. Now you head to that control, so it's just a complete switch up from that S&D. It's not as controlled. You do have that respawn aspect. You have to keep lives in mind, of course, but you do still have the waves of players you can't get as comfortable.
Yeah, no, we are back in a respawn game mode now. So if you are Octane, at least you have that to look forward to. Back on Hacienda again, the map you've already seen victory on your screen in the series. So, Both teams should feel pretty good going into this map, though, all things considered.
Yeah, definitely a lot of confidence to build off of if you are Octane. You were cooking in the beginning of that map number one and did enough just to close it out towards the back half. And I guess that's all that really matters at the end of the day. So you got to kind of take that. Okay, we beat these guys before. Yeah, they had our number on map number two, but that's okay. It's a new map. It's a new mode. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. All that jazz, as they say. And you just got to kind of roll with the punches. That's Call of Duty. It's something I talked about last night. It's like you're going to get 6-0'd sometimes. You're going to get 3-0'd in a series. You're going to face really good teams. It's going to happen. You just have to respond to it.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, if I'm on the side of Octane and I'm playing, map just got added, it is what it is. It's gonna happen. I'm more focused on winning these two respawns, these two next respawns, and not even worrying about a map 5 S&D. Here we
See
go though.
what the answer for Octane is going to be. Map number 3, starting it off on the defensive side. Definitely where Octane can start to gain some footing. See if they're able to get some early kills, establish that map presence, maybe establish an early lead. Do get a couple off the rip, 2-for-1 trade. Still have that mid-map control, only one player up. Single gonna make some noise over towards B. Does touch over, maybe just to draw attention of the enemy's side, see what happens off of that, but the play still seems out towards A.
Yeah, it was a great play by Bookie, just being able to stay alive and start to get to their side of the map here.
What the rotations are starting to look like out of Unity, trying to switch up something on offense.
Okay.
As
Single's
they go,
just gonna kill the whole team. That cannot happen. I mean, now the map is completely blown up in a sense of, oh, what? Okay. Well, they had full control of their spawn for a minute and a half, and then they just sold it. So Unity's gonna get on B here. Solo on B. Right. The rest of his teammates are flooding through well. This could work out depending on the timing. So this dude fences. It's gonna be 2 dead. They're gonna get on the point. They are gonna have a chance to get this B. Oh my god, single.
See what they're able to do here. Trying to lock it all in. What happens from here? B. 2 chicks already gone. Clock is stopped for the moment, but 15 seconds and 15 lives. You got to start to worry about that. A little bit of pressure over towards A does get stopped, and that clock keeps a rolling. It seems like Octane may have just done enough. Any player around the area for the side of Unity is getting cut down. Eternals just trying to make a play for the last break, and that is going to be a 3 dead. Luce is going to take the 4th, and that's B, and that's another minute.
Oh my god. This cannot happen if you're Octane. I was going to say before all that transpired, I was surprised that they didn't start trying A after the 2 or 3 B hits off the rip didn't work out. But now Octane is stuck in the blender. Unity just getting every single kill, and they're 2 stacked on A, already 2 ticks in. I mean, this round is over. Octane can't get out of their spawn. How does that happen? There was 4 seconds left, and had a 2v3 on B, and somehow, I forget who it was. I think it was Eternals. I think he popped 2. Oh my god! What an absolute sell if you're Octane. Oh. With the absolute composure on Unity, able to just hold them in the spawn trap. They could not move out of their spawn after B was captured. I mean, after that 4 dead, the round was practically wrapped up. Wow, what a round.
Difficult one to deal with if you're Octane. It was just about over. I was kind of signing off on the round, ready to head on into the next one, but it was not to be at all, ladies and gentlemen. Unity Visual has just such incredible grit that it can battle back in any situation, and that 2-piece out of Eternals was absolutely massive. Now headed towards that defensive side, and Luge has been impressive as well. At 5-5 over towards B, and I don't mind that aggression. Now you're trying to get that patio control. You don't end up gaining it. A player slips through top window, is taken down by Gangy, luckily. but that pressure's going to come through Tin now. Big gunfight win out of Luge. Can he clear it off? Yeah, indeed he does. Finds 3 to start the round.
Yeah, they were able to get at least 1 tick there. I mean, if you're looking for Octane, Single's going to need some help here at some point in this game. I mean, his teammates at some point have to start turning it around and start getting kills. Want to see what they do here after only getting one tick on B after that initial break. Got to somehow start working into getting that B captured. Seven's going to hop on it alone.
Sorry, might just open up some space over towards A, but the rest of your teammates fall, so at least Gingy's up over there, gets the kill, stays alive, but Sal's able to pick it up. Oh my god, what a turn that would have been.
Almost burns and burns on Single. They're going to get the second tick on B, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Find it. Oh! Few kills do line up, so that's going to be the stop. Luge yet again through the front lines, and they're just gonna keep battling on through this, have a decent lead in lives as well. Working on that clock, B contest comes through, and Luge is wondering where they got through.
Luge got crazy timing on number 7 as well. That's 3 dead. Octane could theoretically do the exact same thing that just happened to them. That was a huge kill. Now, if they get set up here, they should know that they all just spawned rock. They lost the gunfight. They lost. Oh, okay. They had the right idea. They just lost the fights. That's okay. At least you were able to extend the round by another minute. You are down by 5 lives, though. Very scary territory here. Got to get out of this. Got to get out of the spawn trap.
Could be tough sledding for you if you are on the side of Octane. Tough. You're getting absolutely
number
put
7
in
gets
a
through
barrel.
Though. Got through.
Tough situation.
Trying to work his way up the map. Gangy starting to shoot a little bit. Shot down.
Little bit of some action here. Now you do get presence on A, looking to close this thing up if you are Octane, but you only have 2 players alive, and it's probably not gonna go your way whatsoever. And this is a complete lockdown out of Unity. They did not like that map number 1 result whatsoever. Gingy, the lone soldier, trying to do his best, but his best can't be enough when it's 9v1, and Unity Visual goes to 2-0 lead.
Yeah, you get 5 ticks there on the round, but you did already lose the offense, or lose the defense. Now you're down 0-2. You're gonna have to pull out something crazy here. I mean, the momentum of this series is completely turned now. I mean, you go from being up almost 100 points in the map 1 and squeaking away with the win to then losing in 6-1 fashion in the search, and now you're sitting here down 0-2 in the control fast, too. That happened quick. I mean, Justin has 5 kills in 2 maps.
Yeah, you gotta do simply better than that, and it's just so slow progression here. It's just not been good for him. I guess ticks are in a decent spot, but the bad news is...
Oh my god.
They got 6 and 1 around and shut you down on the last one on A. You didn't have enough lives to get it done. Eternals is just going to absolutely ruin your life. 17 and 11, 18 and 9 for Luge. He has been that guy through the past 2 maps, and my goodness, he is looking good.
I fear we're nervous. I fear we're nervous. Oh, this is over, dude. This is over, man. Oh my god. Already with B secured and Octane are once again stuck in the trap, and number 7 is going to be able to get out at least. Okay, they're out. Wow, that happened quick. A whole 2 minutes to acquire A on Hacienda Control with a 6 life advantage should be very doable. Oh,
definitely doable situation, and you just continue to fall. That's a clean 4, and now you're on the hill. You'll just throw down the assault pack, shoot it up, just make your presence felt. Loon is up in your spawn, and that's not a good spot. So is Eternal.
Oh my god!
Gingy gets a kill. Luge gets taken down, but what? It doesn't really matter because you have to deal with a lot of these Unity players.
Oh.
And turn the trophy out, he'll turn on you as well. Oh my God, Gangy steps up, is finally able to take this man down. But is it too little too late? You're down 10 lives. You have plenty of
Oh
time
my
left on
God.
the clock. But Unity Visual is absolutely putting your teeth on the curb and stomping.
Luge is having himself a series, dude. What, 13-3 in the map 2, 24-11 here. I mean, this kid is shooting.
Oh.
He's holding down spawns with a sub on Hacienda. I mean, okay, this just isn't. Oh my God! If he had more ammo.
14-4.
Somehow with these spawn kills,
over.
we are not on the point. If we're Unity, I'd love to get on the point here for holding spawns. I fear. See, my fear is that Justin is 5-28 in 2 maps. That's my fear. That's not gonna. Okay, we have 6.
Picking up momentum. And there
Number
you go.
7.
There's your capture.
Number 7. Let's go, Justin.
Shutting him
go,
down,
kid.
stops that A push. The last player alive, 1v9, trying to make it happen. Earn his
Go,
weight
kid, show me
here.
something.
I gotta be honest, that's a lot of weight to carry, and you are all by yourself. Maybe you can find one player on the hill. You do. Can you find a second? You bet he does. 6-1.
We're snap batting like crazy.
Trying to work down. There's no way this is happening right now. A couple of kills just shut it down, and it doesn't get any crazier than that nice little 3-piece out of Justin. But Unity Visual will tuck that game mode away and put it right to bed.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, that wasn't close ever. I mean, wow. Unity has to feel on top of the world right now. I mean, if you're on Octane, you are wondering what happened since map 1. Like, we were cooking. Oh my God.
It's definitely a completely different outlook for that squad at the moment. Unity Visual, they just started rolling really in the middle of that map number 1 and have not looked back since. And it was just a squeak across the finish line that got Octane that map number 1 victory. It's starting to feel like in this series that Octane may have gotten the upset in the map number 1 and stole one away from Unity Visual.
No, honestly, I don't know if Unity just, you know, I don't know if they weren't warming up or what was going on. Maybe they were just tired of waiting for this match to start, but they definitely came out flat compared to these last 2 maps. I mean, completely different squads than what we saw in the map 1.
It's so interesting. And you were hoping we'd get to the map number 4, and we did indeed get there. And it's going to be red card. And I got to be honest, I think I really like Unity Visual on red card. Off of what I just seen off of those last 2 maps, I just feel like they are going to control this thing so well. They have the lid to the blender, and they are going to force Octane right in it.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling the same way. Even though Octane, the map that they did win in the series was a hard point, I just think after 3 maps, I think there's a clear talent diff here, and I'm looking for Unity to handle this red card. You know, red card and Hasi are the 2 maps that, in my opinion, they're the most sound, makes sense type of maps that we have in this title. They're not really just, you know, full blown bang outs like other maps we have. So, you know, if Octane does stick to the fundamentals and play the map well, they'll have a chance in this map. But I mean, we need to start seeing these players on Octane start shooting back. I mean, I don't want to keep harping on Justin. I feel kind of bad at this point, to be honest with you. But like Gingy, he didn't have a good map 2 or 3. It's really only been Single that's been shooting back consistently throughout this whole series. So you got to look at the players on Octane and just match the energy that Unity is. I mean, Luge is having his absolute way. I mean, doing whatever he wants to do on the map. Cells was cooking last map as well. Bookie had a little bit of a slow one, but who cares? I mean, you were up 10 lives every single time you looked. So, yeah, if you're Octane, just match the energy. You already won a hard point. You know what it's like. Just even if your confidence in S&D is low, is looking some from the rewind loss, just get there. Anything can happen in a map 5.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to feel like you have a chance because you did win the map number one. That's the only map you've won so far. And the other two look kind of rough, but you can look to that map number one and be like, okay, we did have a recipe for success. Yeah, it got sketchy, but we got it done at the end of the day. So maybe, just maybe, we can get it extended to that map number five. And you're right, anything can happen. It's S&D. And that's what I think is the best part about it being that mode for map number five in a best of five. So it's a great way to end a close series, and we're almost into this one. If you had to predict, who do you think is coming out on this one?
I mean, it's got to be Unity, right? Surely. I mean, I'm not a betting man, but I would put all my chips over to Black right now if I'm betting on this game. But like I said though, if you are Octane, I would be ecstatic for red card here because like I said, if your fundamentals are good, this is a map that suits you very well, just like how Hasi does. This isn't Skyline where you just run around headlessly and just get trades after trades. This is a map to where the fundamentals can win you this map. So I feel like they lucked out with the way the Unity's been shooting, but here we go.
See who was able to roll. Is it going to be Unity continuing their dominance, or is Octane going to be able to get something back and push this towards that map number five? Let's see what's rolling. Early kills will say probably not. Bookie, Eternals, and with
No
the pistol
way.
going for
Okay.
more. Gangy gets that, but is traded out by Luge. So that is the 4 dead. Able to get a good chunk of time here. Reach out does come through over towards that P1. Cells able to pick up one. Gingy trying to lock down for ticket, just take them down by Luge. I mean, Luge just is doing absolutely whatever he wants at this point. Single picks up a big two-piece, but Luge there yet again with a huge kill to take it out. Not much of a lead here for Unity, but I'll tell you what, the gunfight is still there out of them. And Luge, yeah, that's another two-piece. Make it three.
We're channeling disrespectful stuff now. I mean, oh my god. At this point, Octane's best chance is for Luge to drop his internet right now. I mean, this kid is doing whatever he wants.
Oh,
okay, I don't mean to be that guy. I don't mean to be that guy.
guy.
How is Justin already 0-5? I don't mean to be that guy. But the map just started. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
when you're
my
against
bad.
guys shooting like Luge and Eternals right now,
my
both
God.
at 5 already. It's tough sledding. You'd like to get something going, but there's just nothing going for the side of Octane right now. Anything they get on the hill is just immediately snuffed out. Unity is right there. Good chunk of time to get here at the end. Big two-piece, make it 3 dead. Eternals was the last alive, but Gingy's going to find him as well. Find 3 out of the 4. So that's a little bit of scrap to clean up on to get you back in the game if you're Octane.
Yeah, I mean, if you're on the side of Octane, surely you get this rotation. Number 2 is there, waiting on his teammates. Number 1's gonna fall, trying to get to him. Thank God, if for Octane for getting that kill. Oh my God, singles kill. What are these spawns? Okay, here we go. Unity's gonna get the first initial 20-second. Unity's gonna get the end of scrap and the initial new. Hate to see that if you're Octane. Somehow, some way, this is only a 20-point game.
It's hard to believe. I mean, it's just still only P3. It's still early in this one, and it feels like Unity had their fingerprints all over it so far. But Octane right back on the hill, trying to lock in some time. Eternals another two-piece. It feels like every time I look through the kill feed, if it's white in a row, it's one player popping 2 by himself. And yet again, trying to work from the outside is going to be Octane trying to lock down that rotation as they are in position for that P4, but losing some gunfights along the way. Luge just continues to roll another 4.
Oh my God,
make it 5 for him. Up the elevator shaft. He does not care about the high ground.
We're getting ladder stalled in 2025. This kid is doing... Yo. What is happening? This kid is bot walking, getting 3 pieces in hill. But, okay, I will say though, if you are Unity, yes, you guys are shooting, but you guys are starting to lose your heads. I guarantee the callouts they're screaming dead every time they get a kill, but the match is tied somehow, and they are outslaying by 20 kills. So Unity, keep shooting, but lock in. You guys are forgetting the fundamentals, and you're just getting kills and getting hype. Please lock in, and start playing the map correctly.
Don't want to throw this
Should be up
thing
by
away.
100.
That's a good point. Yeah, they should be really kind of rolling. You can't allow Octane back in it. You saw them have that ability to play well and gain hills together in a hard point in the map number 1. Needing much more of the same here as P4 pops. It is going to be Octane on the hill. You're going to find Justin soaked up some time, just trying to make a little bit of a difference for his team. Bookie spot him, take him down, open hill for the moment. Gangy trying to pick up that trade, nailed over the top, shots into him, just going to have to back on up, wait for some teammates. Open hill is occupied by Unity with that break.
Trades after trade. Luge again, another 2-piece. What else is new today? Gingy gonna somehow keep this alive. Gonna get traded out. It's back-to-back trades. I mean, these hills are getting mixy here. I mean, I'm still confused how Unity's only got 20 or 30 here, but
yeah, there's just some key gunfight wins and a little bit of spacing, maybe trying to upgrade while working towards those rotations, but you know, it's still a solid lead. You find yourself up almost, 30 points here as you make your way done with the first set of rotations. But, yeah, you still got to lock in. Still a lot of Call of Duty left in this hard point. Certainly not out of the woods just yet. Octane, though, still struggling a little bit in the kills department. Certainly better than how they started the map, reflecting in the score line as well.
oh, absolutely. This P1 here is going to be very important. Love to see Octane be able to get the scrap time, because Octane somehow, some way has an advantage in this game at the fact that Unity is, I believe, losing their heads. So if Octane can honestly just start playing together, just use the teammate diff, or the teamwork diff. I apologize. Look at that, and just like that, that's 3 dead, and they have full control of P2. They full 60 this. I mean, dude, Luge is 26-11, and they're up 30 points. What is happening?
The kid is just absolutely piecing, as he has throughout the entire series. They just had full control,
and they just got broken down, and now they're in the trap. Oh my god. I'm having it's a hard watch, I can't lie.
Down 40 points now and pinned deep in the back. Luge just continues to piece. Can't quite get the third. Eternals will pick that up. But this is such an impressive performance. Halfway through their needed score line, and Luge is already up to 29. Eternals, big 3-piece, up to a 6-3 for him. 27 and 13 in his own right. Not too shabby, just behind his teammate. And I mean, you look at Luge, 30 kills, 40 seconds on hill, the second most on his squad, just doing everything. Light up the feed. Oh, he almost had the strider too.
I mean, Eternal's got a 3-piece, and not a single person on Octane even looked at him. But they have the man advantage. They have the man advantage at new. And I mean, the scoreline could be way worse right now. So you're honestly, you're not in the worst spot if you're Octane somehow, some way. Unless, okay, I was gonna say, unless you lose that one. If they can hold the setup though, they're looking pretty good. Just keep the trades going. Keep the trades going. Yup. Okay, this is doable. This is doable. I lied. Not doable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be tough sledding. Absolutely rough for you here now. You do have an open hill if you can capitalize on some scrap, but tough situation is Unity's just going to spawn right back there, at least a couple of players, so they have the resources to fight this, and Bookie's going to get a kill and pick up some couple of seconds, just extend that lead a little bit. Not long lasted. Single picks up the kill on the trash can. So we're going to make our way on over towards that P3 on the bottom stage. And it's going to be Octane, the first squad there.
Yeah, number 4 won the gunfight in the hill right before it popped to be able to get control of this. I mean, this is kind of getting scary for Unity at the fact that they are somehow managing to lose every rotation and then insta break. I mean, this is honestly crazy work coming out of Unity. But I mean, it's working, so you know, I guess so. But it's making the game harder for yourself constantly. Holding the cutoffs though. Octane looking like they're gonna be able to hold the rest of the scrap time. This is good scrap. I mean, all things considered.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely inch closer towards that 200-point mark with this scrap, and now you can make that nice rotation towards that P4 through ticket because you got that clearance towards street. And now you're set up for a P4 as well. If you're Unity, have your cake and eat it too as you get 4 dead in the feed yet again. Unity Visual looking to keep their foot on the gas. A full hill plus lead at the moment. Octane start to circle up. One player does fall.
Oh
He's gonna
my
get another
God!
2-piece. He's gonna hop off the top like good old Rey Mysterio, looking like an absolute OG, like he's been here forever, frying in the long term.
See, what I don't understand here is the fact that Unity was able to get the scrap and also get the initial of this new. I mean, it just shows you the fundamentals are definitely different between these two squads as far as this map goes. I don't know where the fundamentals from map 1 went if you're on the side of Octane, but here you sit, down 70, down 2-1 in the series. Something's gotta change. Gotta change fast if you're Octane.
It could start
Luge has
at the
43.
P1. You do find yourself as the first team there, so that's at least good news. But you do get taken down by Luge. Yet
Luge has
again, the
45.
absolute weapon of mass destruction. 41 points needed for his squad, and he's just keep clearing the way. Up to 45 now in this one. Eternals, he was keeping pace at one point, is now behind by 10 kills. And you still look at that line impressive at 35 and 24. And Unity Visual is just rolling, trying to get back onto the hill. Octane does contest for the moment, just trying to get some kills so they get some time. Are able to do just that, not long lasting, however. Right back onto the hill for the moment, able to get up with a couple. And we're just getting some nasty gun work here.
Oh my God, there's only 28 seconds left in the game. I mean, if you're Unity, you could play with that a little bit, but you're only up 60. How is this even like remotely close? I don't understand. Gang is gonna get 2 on rotation. Number 8 just chilling in hill. There's 3 of you. Okay. Whew. I was gonna say there's 3 of you. Let's check that spot. 19 seconds left in the game. Eternal's gonna get 2. Gonna get traded out. Just trades on trades. I mean, if you're Octane, you have to sprint at this. Just make sure you have control. This is good time. I mean, what you got to worry about here is the rotation, though. You have to play. You're at a point now where you have to play for old and new.
You need to play pretty much perfect Call of Duty at this point if you're Octane. You gotta start to get that thing going. Good wins on over towards P2 to lock up that scrap. One player up top is.
Oh my God, the timing on number 6. Wow,
you're gonna have to check that out. Is he gonna end up getting this kill in the stairwell? No, he doesn't. Gingy able to pick that up, and that's gonna be good. You talk about working towards old and new at the same time. Octane does a good job of that, and they need that. Inching towards that 200-point mark, looking to make a game of this thing.
No way this happens, right?
It's very possible.
They're trying to get off the hill. Gangy, he's gonna get 2 in the time. No way. That's 3 dead. Bookie with a monster trade. Every trade in time that makes it white is good time. Gangy gonna get 2. Oh, but they're on the time. Can't be contesting for too long. Bookie gonna get 1.
Oh.
2 seconds left. 1.7.
Game.
0.9. Can't let him contest.
Let's see
Yeah,
if
this
they're
is
able to
over.
do it. Still a player on the hill, able to get that pickup is Gangy. And that's going to close it out. The contest by Unity Visual will end the game clock 232 to 209. What a series from Unity Visual. Battled through the map number 1. Didn't come up where they wanted to and won 3 in a row. It's not every day you see a team make a run like that.
Look at this three-piece. Nobody. Oh, can we get a trade? Whoever that last kid was, two teammates just died there. Look at it. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie with this last map. The scoreboard is all eye candy to me. I mean, in all reality, Unity did not play that map well. I mean, you had 2 players with 50 kills a pop, and you only won by what, 20 points. That should have been so much more of a clean, comfortable win. But regardless, who cares? You won the map, you won the series, you're moving on to the next one. You're not even worried about the fact that that game was 100 times more close than what it should have been. But if you're on the side of Octane, I mean, it's time to go back to the drawing board. We got to start hitting the bot lobby. I mean, we're not even shooting back in those last three maps is what it felt like to me personally. I don't know about how you felt watching, but
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of it. That's how I felt in even when they were making that run in map number 1 in the
I
Hacienda.
mean,
I
we got to
kind of
shoot
felt
back,
like
Jake. You know.
they were just absolutely beaming, and there were points Octane couldn't do anything. Luckily, they had done so much work early on in the map where they were able to inch across that finish line. But you saw it in the map number 4. They can dominate when they are operating at a high level. Unity Visual is a scary squad when they're rolling, and when that gunny's hot, I think that it's just that simple. They just maybe weren't at their full playing potential at the start of that Hacienda, but when it got hot, it was hot.
Yeah, no, if you would have watched that map 1 and you would have predicted the rest of the series, you would have not said how it ended up being. I mean, I don't know where the octane of early map 1 went, but it came and went quick. I mean, we didn't see that for the rest of the series.
Yeah. No, unfortunately not. Octane
Unfortunately
takes the
not, yeah.
3-1 loss. Unity Visual looking pretty fancy. Listen, chat, we're going to toss it to a quick break. We got another match coming at you. Don't go too far. We'll be right back.
Festival Beats. Every round. I mean, we're laughing the entire time.
There's three times. Like 1, 2, 2, 3 pillars.
Finish. Nice one, finish.
If you know this is what you want to do and you're passionate enough about it that you're willing to sacrifice birthdays, relationships, time, jobs, opportunities, school, whatever it might be, if that's how much you care about this and how much your heart's in it, then maybe you're in it for the right reason.
Alrighty everybody, welcome to your Bear Claw Major 3. We're finally getting things started.
Can't wait to get into this Bear Claw Major down in North Carolina. Hopefully it's some beautiful weather, but the boys are locked in at these stations ready to get going. I know they're itching to get on the trick.
Top, stuck in the wall. Top down, one shot. TT. Ready, one's gonna come, be cut. Let's keep ready. You can't gun me! I don't know if you can hear me in there, but you. What's going on? My name is Mason, aka Reciprocity or Rep. I've been playing for a little while. This is a full circle moment for me. My first ever local was here in this exact same venue in Cold War, so it's been great to be back. I'm very excited to be here. Absolutely honored that they chose us to rep. And currently we're sitting at 2-0 in pools. We're about to play one more game, and it's been a great event so far. And I've always loved Premier. They've done a fantastic job. I've always been a big fan of their played in their leagues. Went to their lane earlier this year, and it's always been an absolute blast. Premier. They're actually taking it a step further than a lot of these organizations that host these events, and it's not necessarily a dig, it's just that they're trying to raise the bar. I mean, if you look at the production, you listen to the casting, I mean, they make an absolute great effort to make sure that this is as professional as possible, and it's really raising the standards to what locals can be, and any organization should see that and say, yeah, we want that. Hashtag get repped. That's good.
Oh shit, I'm challenged, where are you?
Hello, my name is Mr. Waz. I'm with Day by Day, the esports director. We set a team, a local team to LAN. 3 of them it's actually their first LAN, it's my first LAN, so I think it's a great experience for them, as well as Day by Day to get an opportunity to compete. I think we just look for the opportunities. Because we just now a new org, we started 3 months ago. We did 4 LANs, there's a lot of things we got going on. So we just really want to give the players that haven't got the opportunity to compete.
Season COD. It's what I'm known as. They call me Dragon sometimes. The org owner, I guess, of the Speedy Whitemen, a brand new org in the amateur scene. We've been at every single Premier Circuit event. With Premier Circuit, they're doing pretty much everything most online leagues don't, and then also in person, they have the best admin, pretty much. They rival Call of Duty Agent in terms of like on LAN support. Premier Circuit, they have an online showcase with Destro. Every game is streamed. It's like $1,000 real quick online qualifiers, and they really go above and beyond. They have the best producer with Aslo, does everything. Like, he's phenomenal. Every week out now he does it. And then just the passion. It's always there for Premier.
Let's go! Nice! You guys are fucking joking! The fucking right now! Oh my god! Nice! Coach is dead! Nice! Dead! Dead! Oh my fucking god! Hey, nice!
Hey, 32 and 15, don't fucking stand up and yell at me, because that's what happens. You get the let's go. Fucking shit. Let's go, baby.
Alrighty everybody, welcome to your day 2 of the Bear Claw Major 3.
Gonna go fast and it's gonna come at you hard and you can't sleep for a second.
Oh my god! Come on, go!
You're playing on time. In the back of me. 3.
On the stairs, done. Hot dog's not challenging. Hot on the left side, nice.
And right now, what's going on in North Carolina? 4 teams are left.
WLG versus Speedy White Men. That matchup that we're going to be covering is a big one. It's really two heavy hitters. It's going to be a banger matchup. Be ready for some heavy gunfights, some fast-paced action. Let's get things underway here. Map number 1, 6-star hardpoint, and man, I'm feeling good about this series. Speedy White Man with a very, very convincing performance on that sub base, and I don't think WLG were prepared for it. Losers finals time, everybody. We have been waiting all tournament long for this moment.
Losers finals. Probably play Rep and Co. Hopefully we don't have to Neslo this time, but I don't know.
Actually, what a series we might have on our hands here. Both these teams have done crazy things throughout this tournament. And now there's no hope for WLG. No one close, no one there for the contest. It is all but over off the back of that play. Crown Crusaders are just looking like a different beast right now in losers finals. 2 seconds left, no one there, and WLG go home right in the finals.
Nice! Come on! I'm the fucking best! Get the fuck off me! I ran way up! Second time hit the charm! I can't even, yeah. It's not worth it. F you, I don't know. Oh my god. God, bro, I'm playing like a...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the biggest showdown in Call of Duty esports, the Bear Claw Major 3 Grand Finals, coming to you live from the heart of North Carolina. And now we're down to the last 2 teams standing, ready to clash. Tonight, they're not just playing for victory, they're playing for